Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I want to start off with saying, yes, I'm in the same shirt. It's the same day, just at night. And I haven't changed into my pajamas, even though it's 12:30 at night. It's alright. So I wanted, in my last video, I posted a video about all my animals, and I mentioned when introducing Dakota, my German Shepherd, I mentioned that we have her and Pepper separate, and I said I'd post another video. And so since I can't post it tomorrow today, because it's already like 12:30, but I'm just gonna post it tonight, or today. It's confusing. I'm just gonna consider it tonight because I'm still up. Okay. So basically, I'm going to be posting it tonight because tomorrow I'm going to be very busy. I'm not gonna have time to film it or to post it, so I'm just doing it tonight. And it's not like anyone's gonna watch it. Anyways, so this is just gonna be one full clip, so it's maybe long, and I'm sorry for that, but yeah. Anyways, so first off, I need to tell you some background info. Before what happened, we had 3 dogs, Pepper, Dakota, and Thunder. Thunder I've had since I was a baby. He was a protector of me. He was part of our family. And then we got Pepper when I was 5 or 4, I think 4 probably. 4 or 3, something like that. So basically, and then we got Dakota when I was 6 for my birthday. So Thunder was like a dominant dog. Like, he was like the male, so automatically in the dog system, he was the dominant one. He wasn't as big as Dakota, but yeah, but he was still dominant because he was male. So one night, me and my mom go out for dinner, and we come back, and they were all in my parents' bedroom, which has a porch, like a long, huge, or I should probably call it a what's it called, balcony, but it's like really long. It like is the same width of the house. So anyways, and so they were there, and we came back, and we don't know what happened. We never found out, but he had hurt his leg. Thunder had hurt his leg. And so after that point, his health was just steadily decreasing. He was in a lot of pain. We would wrap it, but he'd tear the wraps off. It got larger. It grew into, I still don't really know. My parents never really told me. I was really little. I was around 7 years old, so it was hard for me because it was like a dog that I grew up with, and it was really hard. And we eventually decided to, because he was just in so much pain, and it was really, really sad, and he was in a lot of pain, and we didn't want him to be in pain anymore, and it was like we were keeping him selfishly. So he fought, and we did put him down. And I don't want anyone, if anyone even watches this video, don't comment about how I'm a bad person. Like, he was in so much pain. We were being non-selfish by letting him not have pain anymore. So this is gonna be a very hard video, because for years I had flashbacks. I was tons of anxiety around this subject, but yeah, I'm an animal lover, an extreme animal lover. If I see an animal hurt, I will cry. If an animal is killed, for no reason, I will cry. I am a very sensitive person around the subject of animals, especially if it's my animals. So yeah. So how to start this? After Thunder died, Obviously, we have Pepper, who is smaller than Dakota, but older than Dakota, and Dakota, who's larger and stronger and bigger. And so automatically, it just kind of a gray area. Who's going to be the dominant one? Pepper is a very sassy dog. She likes to be dominant, and Dakota didn't like that. So they were fine for a while, and then just with my dad especially, even now, they're fine with my dad there because he kind of acts as that dominant role. But with my dad was traveling up for work, and he would only visit on weekends because the work was far away, and so he wouldn't be around. And so one night they had the same bone, and for whatever reason they both wanted the one bone, even though it was the exact same, and they fought over it. And this kind of went with dominance, I'd say, because it was like Pepper was like, I'm dominant, I should get the good bone or whatever. And so it turned into a fight. And when I say fight, I mean fight. Dakota almost killed Pepper. And my mom, I remember she was trying so hard to break them up. And the first fight, sorry, I saw something. Okay. The first fight was, I don't remember much of it, because I do remember, I'm not sure if this was the first or second fight. There was 2 fights, and I can tell you about the second one. I really don't remember much about the first one. All I know is they fought, and I think my mom had to dump water. She's trying everything to separate them. And yeah, I'm not sure if that happened the first or second fight. I'm really not sure. Actually, I think the first fight wasn't as bad. I think the first fight my mom was able to break them up and separate them. So a couple months later, my dad gradually introduced them to each other, and we just made sure they didn't have toys around. And so eventually we felt, this was a big mistake. And I'm telling you, we honestly didn't know. My mom thought it was because of the toy, but anyways, so the next time okay, sorry, I was being extremely paranoid. I was right in front of a window, and so yeah, anyways, so where did I left off on? By the way, sorry I'm shaky. I'm resting on my knee right now, holding it with my hand. I'm sorry if anything is rustling or anything. Anyways, so they were together, and they were going pretty good. Just one night, they fought, and my mom tried everything. It was just this horrific thing. It was really hard. My mom tried so hard. She splashed water, and it was like Dakota was gonna kill Pepper. That was how bad it was. So my mom was trying anything. She tried whacking them. She did not whack them hard. I promise you, she did not whack them hard. She whacked them so, they could feel it, but it was not hard in any way abuse. We do not abuse our dogs at all. I'm just saying that. We love our dogs, but my mom was trying her hardest to separate them. And so eventually she stepped in the middle, and we got a second, and it moved all the way. So little sidetrack, my bedroom's here, and the living room's way over here, our kitchen's here, and then dining room here, and then nook area kind of there, here, and my mom's office, bathroom. So it's a pretty big area. And so they moved all the way to near my bathroom, and that's probably it's a pretty far distance. It's probably 50 steps, yeah, something like that, 30, I'm not sure, but trying to give you an estimated, but I'm not really quite sure, but it's pretty far. And Pepper was on, I know this is a little bit too TMI, but I really want to thoroughly say how this situation was for other people that this might happen to. Pepper was on the ground. Sorry, I'm getting really paranoid. Anyway, so Pepper was on the ground, and Dakota was just continuously biting her. So finally my mom stepped in the middle of it and was able to separate them. And this was pretty late at night. I'm not quite sure. For me, I was still young, so it was maybe around 9. Okay, I'm getting really paranoid. 9 to around 9 to, I'd say maybe 9 to 12 at night. It was pretty late, and so sorry, this is really hard. We were able to separate them. My mom did get injured because she did have to step in the middle to stop it. So we got my dog and we took her to the pet hospital. We drove there, automatically picked her up and drove her to the hospital. We got there, she went straight into like emergency care, and she came out. She had like this thing on her. She had stitches. It was just a horrific sight. I was still young, so I just couldn't really look at her because it was just such a sad sight seeing your dog in this bad of condition. And so we got home and she was in this condition, and still they sometimes go together, but we really do not take any chances, and it's pretty hard. But that was pretty much the story of why we do not put them together. And sorry, that's my dog. I'm really paranoid right now. Late at night, it's creepy. Anyways, so that was that was the story of what happened, and it was pretty sad. But Pepper's all healed now, and they aren't together. Sometimes they will go together, but like for a little bit, and my dad will be there, so it's not like they are in the state where they were before. And we will never ever put them together like again like that. So yeah, that was the story. I can't really say I hope you enjoyed, because this was not a fun subject. Anyways, I do post about more fun stuff. Like, subscribe. Yeah, anyways, alright, see you later. Bye.